Hello, I'm Mrs. J, and welcome to my math class. To use the Excel file, it's a little harder than the calculator, but it can be done. Looking at the first question, the sample size was 21, so I put that here. I tried to put everything on here. The mean is 32. Standard deviation was 12, and we wanted a confidence interval of 98. Now, in order to find the margin of error, you first need to find alpha. Alpha is 1 minus the 0.98. So it would be 1 minus the confidence interval you're looking for, which is 0.02. Now the margin of error, the Excel file will find it for you. You click where you would like it put. So I just put it next to margin of error. And make this a little bit wider. Okay. Then you go up here and put equals for your equation. And it's under confidence. And it's the T one. And you double click on it. And then you have to enter your alpha, comma, your standard deviation, comma, and your sample size. And it even tells you alpha, standard deviation, and size. And then hit enter. Oops, I did something wrong. Oh, I didn't hit comma. All right, let's try this over again. So 0.02 alpha, comma, standard deviation was 12, and the sample size was 21. There we go. So this is our margin of error. Now to find the lower value, over here, put equals, and it's the mean minus the margin of error, and hit enter. And then for the upper value, back and put equals the mean minus the margin of error. Oops, I did minus both times. It should be plus. So for the lower value, it's mean minus the margin of error. And then for the other one, it's the mean plus the margin of error. So the 95%, 98% confident it's between those two values. Try one more. Karen wants to advertise how many chocolate chips are in the big chip cookie. She randomly selects 51 cookies. So size 51. The mean is 17.3. Standard deviation 1.6. Confidence interval we want is 80, which means our alpha will be 1 minus 0.8, or 0.2, and then margin of error Okay, so for margin of error, we go up here and we put equals and we start to type confidence, and then it'll come up and you want the T. And then you put your alpha, 0.2, comma, your standard deviation, which was 1.6, and your sample size, which was 51. And then you do your lower and your upper. For the lower, come up here and put equals the mean minus margin of error and hit enter. And then the upper equals mean plus margin of error. And there's your two values. Now to do that on the calculator, let me move this over here. I wanted this, yeah. To do your confidence interval, stats, calc. Second, stats, calc. That's under test. So to do your interval, you can do them in here, whether it's a Z interval, and it gives you the whole interval. Okay, so if I looked at number 1, it's a T distribution. We're putting in stats, so we go over to enter. You put your mean, which was 32. Your standard deviation was 12. The sample size was 21. Confidence interval was 0.98. And it gives you your values, 25.38 and 38.62. So it is a little easier. The only reason I'm suggesting to use it is because Chapter 9 and Chapter 12 will be so much easier with it. And there is a free download, 90-day free trial on your computer. And it's nice. I really liked it, and they didn't harass me to purchase it after I ran out. I haven't heard a thing from them. And the link for that is under Chapter 2's outline that I have posted. It's on a couple other ones also, but if you need it, let me know.